Debt to income ratio, what is it and why the heck is it important to lenders? Hey guys, welcome back. It's Aaron D. Hart and we're starting a new series here. This is going to be really cool. This is Mortgage 101 as part of our home buying series, and it's basic stuff that is important in the home buying process. Might not be that exciting or sexy, but it's going to be a series of videos on important stuff. So when we're talking to you about your home loan and saying things like debt to income ratio, you're going to understand it and be prepared, understand why it's important, and understand why it can make or break you getting a home loan. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to our channel so we can keep getting you out awesome information, and the almighty YouTube algorithm loves it. So make sure you smash that like button and please subscribe to us. So today, guys, we're going to talk about debt to income ratio, what that is and why it's so important. And as a matter of fact, it's probably, I would say, in the top 5 important matters or things that go into making or breaking you being able to get approved for a home loan. So let's talk about it real quick and take a look at it. So your debt to income ratio is exactly what it sounds. It's a percentage of your overall debt that we are required to calculate as lenders for various loan products, and we'll determine that percentage based on a few important factors. So what do we take into account? So first of all, what do we take into account in regards to debt to income ratio? So when we pull your credit, and I've talked about this before in past videos, no, we can't use your Credit Karma report. We have to use our own credit pool because we use a very different scoring model than Credit Karma does. It's going to list all of your monthly revolving debts or installment debts. So it's going to list all your credit cards that you have, any automobile payments, things of that nature. We have to take whatever the minimum payment shows up on your credit report, add all those together, and come up with a total monthly debt that you are paying out. Now, we take that number and we add that to your proposed total mortgage expense payment. And I'm going to give you guys an example on how this works. So if we are doing, let's say you have a $50 a month American Express card, a $50 a month Visa payment, and you've got like a $100 a month monthly couch payment, something like that. That's $200 a month. And then let's say you have a car payment of $500 a month on top of that. That's $700 showing up on your credit report of minimum monthly payments that we have to take into account, that we have to use or hit against you in calculating your ratio, okay? Let's say that $700 is now added on to a $2,000 proposed monthly housing expense. So your total proposed monthly housing payment is going to be $2,000. So now our total debt that we have to count going out against you is the proposed housing payment of $2,000 plus our proposed total payment that we have of everything is $2,700. That's your proposed mortgage payment and all your monthly revolving debt that shows up. Okay, so now let's look at an example of your income. And guys, this is just an example. Everybody's going to be different. That's why it's very important that when you talk to a lender, you ask them what your debt to income ratio is and why it's so important. Okay, so for this example, let's say that you make a salary of $7,000 per month. That's gross. And gross means before we're taking taxes or Social Security or anything of that stuff out. That's what we're allowed to use is your gross monthly income. So we get to take your gross monthly income of $7,000 and we're dividing that by your total proposed monthly debt, which again is your proposed house payment in this example of $2,000 plus the $700 revolving debt that shows up on your credit report. So we take that $7,000, divide it by the $2,700, and that's how we come up with your debt to income ratio. So the formula for debt to income ratio is your gross monthly income divided by your proposed housing payment plus all and any revolving and installment debt that shows up on your credit report using the minimum payments reported. So in this example, our debt to income ratio is going to turn out to be about 38.5%. That's a great healthy debt to income ratio. Now, different types of loan programs have different max allowable debt to income ratios. Conventional loans Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac are going to be lower than government supported or government secured loans like an FHA loan or a VA loan. They allow for higher debt to income ratios. So it's really important, guys, when you're figuring these numbers out and looking at your budget, the proposed budget and the price of the house that you want to pay, that you're looking at a couple of different options. Because if you're higher on that debt to income ratio on a conventional loan, but you still might qualify FHA loan, it might make sense to look at both scenarios for that, guys. So again, guys, take a look at your debt to income ratio. It's super important. And as a matter of fact, like I said, it's in the top 5 things that we're going to use to look at for qualifying you and making sure that you're actually going to be fully approved for your loan. Guys, thanks for watching. Again, if you haven't already, give us a like, give us a subscribe, and give us a comment below, guys. I'm always trying to come up with awesome ideas for more videos we can do for you out there. Give us a comment below. Let us know some good stuff that you want to know about the process, and we'll make sure to make those videos for you. Take care, everybody. We'll talk soon.